We are here after Colorado's 10th preseason practice with both Doug Rippy and John Major, both linebackers. Now, I had requested an interview with John Major, and I come to find out that you guys are only doing tandem interviews now. Talk a little bit about that decision, Doug.
We both came up with the idea just to make sure we both saying the right things. But other than that, we both got to hold each other accountable. So that's the real reason why we did it. But it's fun, too. It's our senior year. Why not have fun with it?
Now, John, you went through the major knee injury a couple years ago, and obviously Doug's coming back from that now. How much support have you given him, just given that you had gone through the same thing?
Sometimes I had to, but this kid worked so hard this offseason, and I didn't really have to say much, and that's a lot of credit to him and his work ethic. But it's hard not to slip a little bit. You just got to be there as a good teammate and as a good friend, and I'm not saying that was often, so. He's a credit to him.
Now, Doug, you mentioned that you're just having a little fun. Is this team having more fun in general this preseason?
Yeah, I think we are, just for the simple fact we are running to the ball and get to hit somebody. For me, it's been 10 months, and for the other guys, it's been a while. Some of the high school guys haven't played since their last season, so I'm just getting out here with these guys and being able to run around and have fun. That's what defense was about. So, John make it a little fun. Because he don't say too much doing outside of this, but when we're in practice, that's when you hear him talk. So it's kind of funny hearing John talk. But other than that, we're just having fun. That's all.
Obviously, you know John really well, being teammates here for a while now. I asked you if I can hand the mic over to you, Doug. Doug, let's. And if this goes well, maybe you got an audition tape for when your playing career is over. We can send it off to ESPN. So I'm going to hand over the mic to Doug here.
All right.
You're good.
John, what do you think the hardest thing this offseason was?
Probably just trying to get these young guys going and, trying to take that leadership role. Simple stuff like that.
How do you think it was teaching these guys?
Eye contact.
How do you think it was teaching these guys, these younger guys, helping them out with the defensive and learning how to practice?
It was tough, but I really like our freshmen, and they want to do it. So, as you know, it was pretty easy. I had a lot of fun doing that too.
How do you feel about the linebacker unit this year?
I feel good. I feel like it's where our strength's going to come from on that side. We have the experience. We got you. We got D-Webb. We can do some good things.
Since this is our last year, what do you expect from the season?
We got to go to a bowl game. That's all I care about, and just milking everything for what it's worth, enjoying everything. I hope you feel that way too.
That's all I have for you guys today.
Now, Doug, it looked like you were, very serious. It looked like you were almost in the dentist chair. It didn't look like you were having fun doing that.
I tried to, have a little fun with it, but, asking these questions, I got to be serious about it to see how sincere he is about answering these questions. Because if he ain't sincere about answering these questions, after we turn the camera off, I might punch him. I'm just kidding. I ain't going to punch John. But this is my roommate. I love him. We built a great relationship over the past 5 years, and we joke around a lot, so the serious face was just a joke.
Just going to ask you a couple real quick questions about just the linebacking core. Doug, who would you say is the most versatile guy in your group?
John. John is, and then it's me. But I'm the prettiest one, though, so other than that, John is the most versatile one. He can play all three positions. All of us can play all three positions, but just overall, I think John is the most versatile one.
And, John, who's the hardest hitter?
Well, you got Big Papa right here carrying all that weight, so it's just simple momentum. So I'm going to have to say Doug.
Is Derek Webb going to have a problem with that?
Yeah, he might.
Oh, I forgot about Webb.
He might take that personal. So I'm going to go ahead and stick with my answer.
That was a motivation tool.
It's a motivation. Yeah, D-Webb is
for D-Webb.
But D-Webb, he's probably the hardest hitter. D-Webb just don't care. He'll hit anybody. So, we all hit anybody, but D-Webb, being under, close to 6 foot, about 225, it's probably the hardest hitter.
And just last question, I'm going to ask both you guys this question. What is this defense capable of this season with the new freshmen in here along with your linebacking core?
I believe this could possibly be one of the greatest units I played on, just for the simple fact we are running to the ball, and you know, we're all knowing what we're doing, and once you understand what you're doing, you're able to play fast. So, I mean, we're able to play fast right now, and we can keep it up as the installs keep coming along. But other than that, I think this could be a very special unit, especially with the young corners we got. They picking it up really fast.
What about you, John? What do you think this defense is capable of?
You know, not only I think there's a lot of talent, but I think we can be very opportunistic and, you know, with turnovers and big plays. And I think that will be the ultimate decider on how well we are, whether we end up in the top of the league or we won't end up in the bottom, but, you know.
Coach Embry put you on the spot the other day about your hair and tried to get you to promise to.
Oh, no, get me on camera for this. Right. Hey, if John cuts his hair, I'm telling you this right now, you will not see me for about 5 months, because if John cuts his hair, this is going to be unbelievable. I told him to go with cornrows. He haven't thought about it yet. I told him he should. I'll pay for it too. I told him I'll pay for it if he get cornrows. But if he cuts his hair, I'm not going to be seeing him for a while, because it's going to upset me that he should have got cornrows first and cut his hair.
Cornrows, John?
Whatever motivation tool we need, I guess.
And then he get the sideburns, and then he get the beads in the back, you know.
I'll do the beats. I'd like the beats.
All right, guys. Thanks for taking the time out. Appreciate it.